Imagine you have the Chiha shotgun. You kind of like the caliber of the gun, but you just want to have a better gun, and then you ask yourself the question, how much longer? And the answer is yes. That's the Chiha long gun. It's amazing. Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder, to a new low-tier Japanese tank destroyer that is just pure meme comedy gold. So a 120mm naval gun put on a low-tier tank chassis, and you give it sap shells? I mean, what could go possibly wrong? No, Gaijin, I didn't say that. No, Gaijin. No. Feed your server hamsters, Gaijin. No, Gaijin. Bad Gaijin. No. This is not fun, Gaijin, you know? People watching this. People on YouTube are watching this. Gaijin, come on. This... Gaijin. Gaijin, no. Don't kick me out of the game and let me play the game properly. Just as it was in... Oh, come on. Okay. At least I can go into the next match right away, okay? That was just a little hiccup, right? I don't get cruel. What the f... So, let's do this properly. Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder aboard the Chiha Long Gun, to one of those games. Chiha Long Gun, new Japanese rank 2 battle rating 2.7 tank destroyer, and this is what it does to enemy tanks with its almighty 120mm naval gun. In fact, a naval flak gun, to be more precise. The 120mm 10th year type cannon, which is very similar to be found on the Japanese cruisers of the Furutaka class, the Kako and the Furutaka. So it's an absolute glass cannon, and it is absolutely fantastic to blab enemies. So it's a very predatory, opportunistic playstyle where you try to support your team. That is both good and bad. It's a relaxing playstyle, it's a fun playstyle, but it's not really a game deciding playstyle, and we will see this in this match. So I have 10 rounds of ammunition. I already used 2 of them, and I try to make the best out of the situation. I would love to take pot shots at planes, but the chance of hitting them is there with a mass velocity of 825 meters per second, but the amount of ammunition that you have, it's just not right there. But when you hit, you do damage. That was just a split second too late, so that was kind of a wasted shell. I still hit the enemy, I still disabled him, and kind of interrupted the resupply of enemy tanks to the front line, at least for the moment. But I know that I kind of have to reposition myself. I kind of have to follow here the path of the Packwagen, because they try to flank us, and this tank has no defensive systems whatsoever. It has no armor, it has no machine gun, no heavy machine gun, and so your crew is completely exposed. So you always have to work around this. The ammunition. You have 2 shell types. You have basically your standard HE round for memeing, and that is the ordinary Mod 1, 25mm of penetration, as I said, 825 meters per second mass velocity, and nearly 2 kilograms of TNT equivalent bursting charge. That is mighty, that is really mighty. But it's actually not as good as the Chiha Shotgun's HE, which has 31mm of penetration. But therefore you have the CPBF, which is a SAP shell, or semi-armor piercing cap ballistic capped round. So you have 100 grams of TNT less, 1.87, but therefore you still retain the blast damage of 25mm all around penetration of the HE shell, but also if you hit flat armor at point blank range you still have 103mm of penetration, and even at 500 meters 95mm of penetration. And because of the caliber you have the armor interaction rule, so the shell doesn't really bounce that much compared to, let's say, a 37mm shell or a 75mm shell with that kind of caliber. And the damage is just I love it. It's really cool. Oh yeah, he has seen me, and the hull actually stopped here, I guess the 37mm shell. So he lets me know in an American fashion that he doesn't want me to be here. So he empties his machine guns, his main gun, his secondary gun, all in that corner. So I think to myself, well, this house has at least 2 corners, so let's try the other one. And yeah, he's not there. But still I have to find my place, and you can see that the enemy team is pushing hard our team. So I have here a few problems. I have limited amounts of ammunition. I have actually run through half of my ammunition already with only 5 remaining, and I got quote unquote only 4 kills. So, oh, hello there. I wonder where you are going. I think he has seen me, and maybe I don't know what he's, well, he stopped thinking right now. My god, is it satisfying. It has really this oomph deleting feeling. It has this go away feeling. It's not quite the same as a KV2, but it's close. And also with 10-second reloads, that's good. But you know, the flak guns on the said cruisers actually have 2.75-second reload. And you know, the place here is not really hindered by a confined space like in a turret. So yes, so good. So I wonder why the reload is still that long. I mean, you have, you know, so much space and 2 loaders, so in theory it could get even faster. But you know, 10 seconds is fine, and if it would go even better, then the battle rating would go up, which wouldn't really benefit the tank too much. So here I'm really hesitating. I know I only have 2 rounds of ammunition remaining, and I don't know if I should dare to go to B, because if I go into the cap to refill, artillery strikes, aircraft strafes, tanks are coming back, and it just would take too long, and there is no resupply to be expected or support from my team, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm just peeking here the corner and hope for a miracle for my team to come back. I hope that the enemy team tries to win too hard, overextends, and just gets eaten up in our spawn. That's my only hope. But you know, this is low tier, so a little bit of a lemming train, or rather a full rush of the enemy team, a successful rush, is to be expected. So I'm looking around. I know that there might be enemy tanks, and oh, hello there. That is satisfying. That is truly satisfying. And this just shows the power of the bursting charge. It's so good at killing true and blowing up ammo rack. And this is not really shown in the hit cam, I think. So, one last shell. And I'm not intending on using it on myself. So, where is my next / last victim, right? Because, yeah, the enemy team just simply got it in the back. Now, there are always those revenge killers. And I just heard a machine gun going off behind me. I just heard something shooting wildly. And one of the other advantages of just such a big, massive shell is that it not just only overmatches armor, or it kind of bounces less because of the armor interaction rule, it also does this. Do you hear that? That's a good old hull break. And that is all the ammunition used. 9 out of 10. Which is pretty impressive and good. and yeah, the best that I could do. I would love to show you a double ace, but spoiler alert, yeah, not gonna happen. So I think to myself, okay, let's just hide for the rest of the battle. It's going to be over soon anyway, regardless of what I'm doing. And let's just hope that we survive. And maybe I get some medals, right? I did my best. Really, I made nearly every shot count. I'm first on my team with quite some distance, but on the enemy team there are multiple tanks that got their ace and are very close to the double ace. So yeah, I don't even get the heavy metal hero nor the survivor award, which is a big shame, and that's all that I got. So that was a bit of a heartbreak. But the tank itself is a lot of fun and highly to be recommended to be researched. It doesn't take you all that long, and be aware, high tier tanks, this thing will meme you a lot. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please give this video a like with it, subscribe if you want to see more, and we will see each other on the waves in the skies and on the battlefields of War Thunder.